This reputation had allowed Arthur and his crew to make sure their legend stayed as local as possible. Any extra attention was unwanted by Arthur, and he felt he had done well to keep his own little part of the land honorable and peaceful. It had always been Arthur's hope this relative peace and prosperity would continue, even without him. While it wasn't entirely up to Arthur to choose a successor, crews needed a boss, and someone had to eventually take the reins. Arthur was confident there were many who could do the job. They'd all been together for so long that only time would tell who could and should rise to the occasion. Arthur had learned from the history of others that while blood passed down many things, rarely did it decide a leader. A leader was inspired and decided by those who were willing to follow. With any luck, such a person would still have a bit of Arthur's influence to guide them. The first sign of Arthur's decline had been his limp. Maybe a dozen years ago, on an otherwise normal winter day of cutting and loading timbers, Arthur caught his foot as he tried to stop a pile of logs from rolling onto the horses. While he kept the horses safe, his ankle never quite fully healed, even with Letha's help. Over time, it progressed into a persistent limp, becoming more and more noticeable to others, and more bothersome to Arthur. Without the balance of a good stance, he soon found his axe didn't make the chips of timber fly as far as they used to, nor did his swings make the pleasant and familiar pop when metal sunk into wood.